And you're gonna get hit with a cutscene most likely going through this place because the sensor is pretty big. Anytime you come up to Team Star's base, Clive's gonna be there. Levi, Operation Starfall is going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left now. This whole experience has been eye-opening to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. But I'm curious, Levi, what do you think of Cassiopeia? Can't be trusted, they're doing the right thing, they're a bag of riddles. I really don't know. I don't know. Is that so? Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment towards Team Star. No, there must be some other reason behind Operation Starfall, but what could it be? Well, I'd best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base, okay? Alright, so when you're ready to take on Team Star, walk up to the gate. You're pretty skilled. Not many trainers can shrug off my Pokemon's attacks like that. Same to you, Aerie, was it? Your Pokemon have clearly spent a lot of time honing their moves. But I'm surprised to find the boss herself out here defending the gates. Don't you trust the grunts to put them through the guard duty? Watch your mouth. I'm here just because I don't want to risk anyone else getting hurt, that's all. What a benevolent boss. Now if you want to get with our battle, I'm already on my side. Alright, let's get up there. Who are you? Levi, there you are. I started talking to this girl since she looked like she was with Team Star. Then she and her Pokemon came at me without warning. We were just battling it out. Riri, I knew you'd be out here. Carmen? Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine, honestly. Now get away from here. It's not safe. I'll take over guarding the base, Riri. You should get back inside. No, I won't back down. I can't. Oh, Riri, you need to stop this. Until the big boss comes back, I have to protect all of you in the CAF squad. And everyone else in Team Star, too. That's why you should get back to the base and rest up, even just for a little bit. As the boss of the squad, I just can't. Riri, please, I'm your friend. Listen to what I'm saying. Fine, I'll go. I'm sorry, Carmen. Hey, that's no way to sign off. Let me hear a Hasta la Vista from you nice and loud. Hasta la Vista. So who's really running this place? The Grunt or Aerie? I'm your opponent now. You two, come on, I'll take you both down. Hey Levi, my Pokemon and I are actually running on empty after that last battle. Sorry to spring this on you, but do you think you can handle this Grunt alone? No, I don't think I can handle her. Thanks, I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. I'll protect Riri with everything I have. You ready to battle? I'm ready. Then here I come. Yeah, we're gonna blow her apart, dude. I wonder if she counts as a battle, because I was struggling to find this 5th trainer that I need. Even if all I did was buy Riri a bit of time, that's fine. My job here is done, so I'll head back inside. Hasta la vista. Rat-a-ta-to. I take it you defeated the guard out front. That base is run by Team Star's fighting crew, the CAF squad. Their boss, Aerie, is a skilled wrestler and coaches the whole of Team Star in Pokemon battling. Of all the bosses, she's likely to be the most alert to hostiles after the declaration of war. She might try to stop this raid in its tracks by challenging you to a battle before anyone else. You're spot on. I knew it. Tell me what happened. Clive took care of her. She retreated? We're talking about the same Aerie, right? Well, it seems there's nothing for it now but to attack the base head on. Ring the bell and the gates when you're ready to go. Time to wipe out the CAF squad. This is another straightforward one. You just follow the path. I'd recommend being your like high 50s. Code Red, Operation Starfall alert. Everyone get into position and defend the boss with all you got. And rest assured, intruder, we'll deal with you without the boss's help. Unless you manage to beat 30, yeah, same thing. 55 at lowest, probably, for this. Definitely closer to 60. This on this big-ass hammer, dude. This one's kind of just a straight path. It's not too big of a deal. I actually got the ice type for my fire type. Once again, it's very simple, very easy. Cross the bridge. There is in fact a ton of items that you can get in this place after we're done. So that's exciting to look forward to. And unlike the other bases, like this one you actually have to run like to the end. Where the other ones you can like kind of run in a circle. This one feels a lot more linear. Nice. I don't think we can hold him off much longer, boss. And it's time to fight Aerie. Okay, I'm ready. Doesn't matter who you are, I'll bury anyone who tries to take down Team Star. This time, I won't run away. Hurrah! Team Star Aerie would like the battle. I almost forgot their team name for a second. I'm getting burned out. Alright, starting off, Toxic Crypt. Shades of Jupiter from Diamond and Pearl. Space is precious to us. I didn't read all what that said. Oh, I should probably actually terrestrialize in this. The only problem is if I terrestrialize with Tinkaton, I become a mono silver type, and mono steel type, and that's a little problematic against fighting types. So maybe the play is to terrestrialize with my bird. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck around with Annihilate. It's got that one move that like doubles its power or whatever every time it gets hit. We're not fucking with that. And we'll Braid Bird up. Take like half my health and damage and recoil. I'm actually a little worried about this truck. Ooh, that did like a third of my health. It wasn't actually serious, but that did a lot. Pass me in. Same thing, just Brave Bird. And it looks like I'm gonna get one Brave Bird off on the truck, unless it's faster than me. But I probably will go down to the slightest of hits. Oh, he still has a Lucario. It's a little unfortunate. Actually, I probably should have saved this so that I don't lose my Terraform. If I die, I just go back to regular. Yeah. That might have been a bit of a misplay. We'll see though. I'm gonna go with Ceruledge because I just taught it, or Ceruledge. I just taught it a Psycho Cut, so I think if we get a big crit here, it might do a lot. Oh, it's got high horsepower, and it outspeeds me. Can live one more. That didn't do that much. And it raised its defense. Okay. Yeah, I really need to crit it here. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay. So I don't have any special attackers, so I kind of get walled by this thing a bit. I'm gonna go out to Tinkaton. See if I can take a hit. It's shift gearing. Ah! That's problematic. Yeah, I think I have to play Raptor. Jeez, I don't live a hit. Not just shift gear. And it crit me. What do I do here? I definitely misplayed by letting... I think I go into back Excalibur, take the Rocky Helmet damage, and I can get off a Dragon Claw. That's super effective, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I did live. I guess it just doesn't care for my Rocky Helmet. Problem is I have absolutely no... Yeah, I'm gonna Ice Charge just so I get damage off. But I have absolutely no special moves. Unfortunately, that doesn't make contact. Alright, I think I can kind of cheese it a bit. If I go Palafin, and then I flip turn out. I totally forgot it's faster than me. I'm really lucky I went for shift gear there. I think it probably could have just killed me while I was in this form. Then I go Meowscarada. Then I play rough with this. Oh, he went for shift gear again. He's really going for endgame. That's like +3 speed, +3 attack, +3. I think it's +6 defense from stamina. Problem is I don't have very much priority. Okay, that has to be +6. I don't know why it's going for shift gear more. This is very lucky for me. Oh, I missed. That's not lucky. That's probably gonna kill. Yeah. I think I go into Palafin and try and live a hit, I guess. Fucking acrobatic. I do have my form, so let's see if we live. Went for shift gear again. Good. Good. That's not enough. Alright, I really need you to live one hit. Is that like +6 attack? Oh, it went for it again. Okay. Thank God, dude. Shout out to dumb AI. Otherwise, we definitely would have lost that if we just started clicking loops to attack me with. You fucking idiot. Oh, gonna get hella XP for that. Palafin saves the day, the superhero that it is. I'm so sorry, everyone. And the flashback. About a year and a half ago. I'm so sorry, I think I went a little too far. No, don't worry about it. We're the ones who asked you to put us through some tough battle practice so we can train up. Yeah, but truly, you no need to apologize, my lady. Thanks to the sage instruction, I'm making swift strides towards mastering the art of battle. And I could never have evolved my Pokemon without you, Aerie. Even the big boss said it's thanks to you that we have a fighting chance against our bullies. See? Nothing but gratitude. To us, you're the brightest star in the whole team. Aw, back them. Come on, quit being silly. Just one thing. We've been training for 4 whole hours now. I'm totally pooped. And I'm sorry. You all really should take a break. I'll go run while you rest up. My lady, we 4 have each trained in our turn, but you, our steadfast mentor, have rested not once. I cannot help but worry for thy health. Thank you for your concern, Atticus. But lately, I feel like I can take anything. Even if I'm really tired or feel like crying. Remember that time we all got together and riffed on the gym badge designs to create our very own star badges? Well, I don't know what it is, but just looking at my star badge makes me feel so strong. Like I want to give it my all. Yeah, I mean, like, you killed like 4 of my Pokemon. I gave my all, but it wasn't enough. I wasn't enough. You showed amazing strength. Even if the code didn't require me to give it to you, I'd want you to have this. Hey, we got approval from Aerie. Nice. I'd like to see you try out my trademark move, too. Here's this one for you. We get close combat. I don't think she used that once, did she? I know you're part of Operation Starfall, but I could tell from our battle that you're not a bad person. The way your Pokemon look at you with such trust gives it away. Do me a favor and look away for a moment. This is a bit much for me to take in. I just really... oh no, Aries crying. It's always the strong ones. Look, it looks like it's all over. Oh, Riri. This is the Team Star member you battled at the gates earlier. I asked her to come along for a talk. So, why did you want to ask me? You seem to be much friendlier terms with Eri compared to the other grunts. Why is that? Oh, you spotted that? Well, alright, I don't mind telling you. Truth is, I used to hate Riri. She's an amazing trainer and athlete, and she's really pretty too. It took her no time at all to become popular at the academy. I was queen of the class before she came along, but then everyone liked her more than me. Let me guess, you started to pick on her. Pretty much. I got our classmates to join in too. We're all so stupid. But in the end, kids are always fickle, and once one thrill wears off, they look for the next thing. For long, the class chose me as their next target, and started bullying me instead. Hey, if that ain't the plot of A Silent Voice, I guess I deserved it. But then Riri, she chose to help me even though I'd been so horrible to her. She told me that she understood how hard it is to have no one on your side. She invited me into the Team Star. Even after you bullied her like that, what a kind girl. She really is. Joining the team has worked out great for us. It's been so much fun. Fun? There are rumors that Team Star likewise engages in bullying. After hearing my story, do you really think that's true? No. I merely... Riri and the rest of Team Star made me who I am today. Not the reflection. Please, don't take away our greatest treasure. Oh, Riri's going through it, dude. Levi, it's me. I take it Riri handed over the star badge to you then? Yep. I see. Without its boss, the Calf Squad should be hair's breadth from disbanding. Whatever that means. Even Eerie. I'm sorry. We're almost there now. Just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you, Levi. And Clive has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long? Yeah, for a while now, it feels like. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. Which gang, Cass? You part of Team Star too? As you know, Team Star was informed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head-on. The outcome was resounding victory for Team Star, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They got bolted from the battle first chance they got. Scared spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school, one after another, and Team Star ended up with the villains of the story. Damn. That's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Now about your reward, I'll transfer you some LP. We're getting hella LP off of her. Over 100k now. And we got the maths. Penny should be showing up any moment. There we go. Here I am. Yeah, repeated scene. They do this every time. Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted to be bullies to go away, and then they became the bad guy in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everyone to face their bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out. Yeah? You really think that, Penny? I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. Next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you, Levi. Sick, dude. So after you went back into Team Star's base, you can find the Fighting Terror shard behind their garage. And you can kind of pick like two different paths to drop down here. Across from the garage. You're a rare candy, and you can drop over here. Got the Fling TM there. Ton of items over here. Candy over here. Pokédoll there. A rare bone. And the Thunderbolt TM, which is a pretty good TM. as well as a full heal, another full heal, a medium candy, and a nest ball. So full of items on that side, and an ultra ball. And on the back side, we get a zinc there, an ether just low it, and the bulk up TM. And on the far side, you can finally get the heavy slam TM. And out on this ledge, you can get the Zen headbutt TM. And there's only really one more TM that we need to grab. I believe that's at the bottom. Right here, it's the Bug Buzz TM. So once you grab all those TMs, that's really all you have to grab. Find your last trainer if you did the 4 in the main area, and then you can go back and get that TM from Pokemon Center. Then we'll be done with Area 2. If I can find a trainer somewhere. There we go, I finally found one. So back at this guy. Talk to him again. And you'll be like, you defeated 5 trainers, so here's your prize, and you get Outrage. Very good TMs you can get in this place. Kind of just load up all the hard-hitting ones. Well, with that, we are done with Area 2. And the only place left to go now is North Area 3, besides this lake. We're saving this lake for endgame. But North Area 3 is next. And I went and got the Pokemon Center earlier. I believe I told you guys that you should, when you're in this area, drop down and get this Pokemon Center when you can. It's gonna make your life hella easier than trying to walk there from here. Now that we're in Area 3, there's a couple items that we can grab before we do the final Team Star base. And to do that, we are gonna head this way first. Also, if you get too close, you'll get a phone call again. I see you're almost at the 5th base. Hold up inside there is Team Star's last remaining squad. You fought well to make it this far. Thank you, Levi. Levi, Cassiopeia. Hello, Clive. So you made it as well, Clive. Of course, it's the last base. I wouldn't want to miss out on the action. Clive, I owe you many thanks. Your help has been invaluable to this operation. I'm sorry I was so wary of you at first. Well, that's all water under the bridge. When we're finished with this base, will that be the end of Operation Starfall then? Not quite. We'll still need to handle Team Star's secret mastermind last of all. The big boss. Do you have any leads on how to find them? I'm hoping they'll come out in the open once all the squad bosses have stepped down. I see. We've come so far, only a few more steps left. Don't let me down, either of you. Cassiopeia is hung up. Alright. Thanks to you, Levi, but I'm slowly but surely come to understand Team Star. I know what I need to do, and I know what my final decision will be. For that, I can't thank you enough. Take care in that base. Ah, sorry for getting all polite there. Don't know what came over me. Sorry for being polite there, he says. And I get teleported all the way down here. Lovely. Right here on the kind of like the cliff's edge near the den, you can get the Poison Terra shard. Down here, there's a cave at the beach where you can get some TMs and a rare Pokemon. It's a Steel Beam TM, and this looks like a Pommy. Or a Pomo. Not sure which one it is, but you can grab that there. And that's like the last of the items that you can get. So all that's left is to do the Team Star base and fight the trainers. Alright, now that you got all the items in the area, you can head up to Team Star's base. And if you haven't guessed, which actually I don't think there's been any indication on if you can guess. Look at me just float down, Jesus Christ. It is a fairy type facility. I will return later when it's time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regards. And this is Ortega. Yes, yes, Mr. Harrington. And who might you be, young man? A friend of young master, perhaps? Young master, I'm not friends. Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's ferry crew. The Ruchba? Rukba squad led by young Master Ortega. Orty. Why is she vibrating? Mr. Harrington, I don't think you're supposed to be giving out that information. I mean, it's kind of obvious. No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea who this young man might be? He's about to get crushed to see who he's gonna be. He's no friend of ours. You know, I think he might be here to try and take on this guy. Yeah, that's why I am here. Understood. In that case, I take it you're an adversary of the young master. Sure. Is that so? Well, then that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle? Sure. You're gonna take me on? Splendid. Then let us begin. Interesting. So, no grunt. We gotta fight Mr. Harrington. He's just Pokemon Trainer Harrington with the worst mustache in existence. Alright. I will never get over the Team Star battle music. I think that shit goes hard as fuck. An outstanding performance. However, be aware that the young Master Ortega's battle prowess surpasses my paltry skills. You would do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hasta la vista. That gentleman guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least that's what I've heard. Now he's like tutoring the boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting you're here to make trouble, so I gotta go let everyone know. Oh, you don't want to smoke either? Later. Threw up the star and dip. I see the guard has been dealt with. Good job. The base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew. The Rukba squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type of guy. He gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him. But his weak point is short fuse. I get it, because he's short. Get him good and angry, and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up, and go from there. Ring the bell on the gates when you're ready to kick off this phase. Yep, so we gotta do the 30 and 10 again. And fairy types, so let me get my dragon and fighting types out of the way first. Actually, I'm kind of really weak to fairy. I've got... Well, I guess... Yeah, no, I got 3 Pokemon weak to fairy. We'll go with Ceruledge and Palafin, I guess. I mean, I should be fine. This part's never been a struggle at all. Let's go, Clive. Beep, because they're... Even the smallest stars can light up the sky when they shine together as constellations. We're the last bastion of Team Star. Losing isn't an option. Hey kid, you listening? Alright. And you've seen this 100 times from me by now. This isn't anything different. Oh, I meant to send those out in the reverse order. This one's not like a path like the other ones. You kind of just run around in this one too. I just like to kind of run in a straight line and fight whatever I can. Whenever you see like people throwing shit out, that's when I throw out. This one's going pretty quickly, I feel like, though. Maybe it's because I'm just running in a straight... I probably shouldn't have sent Ceruledge out against the Zoomerals. That might have been a misplay. I think it's fine, though. Yeah, he's still full health. We'll do it again, then. And that'll be it. Wow, that felt hella quick. And I'm hella overcapping, too. I was at 33. Our defenses are breached. It's all up to the boss now. And this is our final battle. Hello, Orty. Yeah, he definitely does look younger. I wonder if he got bullied for being short. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyways. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. I know about fairy types. That's my favorite type. They're strong as fuck, some of them. You're challenged by Ortega of Team Star. I kind of low-key feel like they need to drop the whole fairy Pokemon or just cute Pokemon gimmick. Because, like, some of the most fucking powerful Pokemon that we have are fairies. And fairy's such a good offensive type. The Azumarill's kind of thick. I don't think it's dying to a heavy slam, so we're gonna lead off with Gigaton. Oh, it lived that too. Jesus. I think that's the first thing to live. And we'll just heavy slam, I guess, to finish it off. I taught Tinkaton heavy slam because I'm pretty sure it's based off weight, not height. So Tinkaton's like 250 pounds or something. And I think that's pretty heavy for heavy slam. We'll see if it kills this Wigglytuff. Yeah, like I think it's definitely a better option than Flash Cannon because it's also physical. Next up is Dash Button. We can just keep staying in. I guess we could have Terrorized at the start because this is probably the Pokemon I'm going to be using for most of it. I would have took less damage from the Azumarill. Oh no, I wouldn't. Yeah, I would have been Pure Steel, I think. Oh no. Does Steel resist water or does water resist Steel? I don't remember. It's one of those around. Is Baby All Dies lower attack or special attack? I wasn't paying attention. I think it lowers attack. I gotta double. I gotta start with Palafin for the car. It's got Misty Surge. I kind of fucked with that. That helps me with my fairy moves. And it's level 50. I think I said be around level 53 for this. I feel like technically you should take this on before you take on Eri. I think Eri is the hardest of the group, but then you'd have to go North Area 3, 2, and then 1, and that doesn't really make much sense to me. So I like doing it this way, just to keep everything all organized. Alright, we're gonna flip turn. So we have the insurance of a transformed dolphin if we need to. And we'll go back out into Tinkaton now that our attack is reset. And we are going to bring down the hammer on this bitch. I also have own tempo, so I can't be confused. Love to see it. I don't think Heavy Slam will do much, because imagine that car is pretty heavy. I think Spam's super effective. Oh, it's not. I thought it was a ground move. I guess it's maybe it's a fairy because it takes the type of whatever base it is. Now this should do a ton. Jesus Christ. That's straight O-code. That move is not okay. That move is way too strong. Terracellai's Tinkaton looks kind of crazy too. Ugh, how could I lose? What the heck? Not what the heck. About a year and a half ago. This is our final flashback. Alright, what the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed that thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks of our bullies' faces once it got moving. I'm sorry. I really thought it would work. Come, good fellow. 'Tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand, genius thy name is Ortega. What the fuck does that sentence mean? Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would put to zero payout, I would just ask my mother to buy us a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? Is that stupid? What? Mila, cool it, would you? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags to cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? I mean, if they made the code, that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If you're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. Mela really keeping it real with him. That's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train up my Char Cadet and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Yeah, if there's anyone that's gonna, it's definitely Melly. Melly, wait. You know, Mila shoots her mouth awful lot, but she means well. I know. Ugh, this sucks. They're like a really functional friend group, Bull. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. Oh, shut the fuck up, man. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down. And going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Yeah, fine. Not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You better treat it with the respect it deserves. I don't know if I fuck with Ordy or not, to be honest. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM too. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. You get Dazzling Gleam. I don't think you used that once. And just so you know, you are the worst, like the most annoying person ever. But I get it, you're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Yeah, I fucking destroyed it with my hammer. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington. I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Ah, actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. Shout Clive. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company, so why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you just met. Well, my answer is the same as everyone else in the team. It's because I was being bullied. So the academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would have guessed, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days, and the bullies from the back then don't even go to the academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington. About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had been perpetrated by the bullying dropped out of the academy, one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to me. The student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of the Team Star of any blame. Huh? No one told me that. I accepted that request and agreed not to take the disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas studies to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad? This was not intended as a punishment, you understand? Team Star were the victims after all. I wanted the student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Galar region, under the pretext of overseas study. That really is a punishment. You send up the Galar? Jesus Christ. Around the time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to ease all traces of the incident from the Academy's servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself of any blame, so he tried to cover up the whole thing. That's terrible. After he discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course, but the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent the terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. I understand my actions have caused a great deal of trouble. Give my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's because, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. This game's all about finding your greatest treasure. Rotototo. Forgot to turn my phone on silent. Good thing I can just blame it on the Rotom. Levi, it's me. Hello, Cass. Did you do it? Did you claim Ortega's star badge? Yep, they're disbanded. With its boss no longer around, the Rukba squad is good as finished. So Ortega was the last. All 5 squad bosses have now been toppled from their pedestals. I imagine they'll leave Team Star before long now that they've lost their special positions. After that, they should soon be back to attending classes at the academy. Nice work out there, Levi. Is that Clive I hear? Cassiopeia, well done to you too. Thanks. Now about your reward, Levi. I'll transfer you some LP over to your phone. As promised. You earned 20,000. Damn. Oh, that reminds me, I'm doing the whole supply unit rep thing this time, right? Indeed, you can go ahead and give Levi his bonus reward now. Damn. Thanks, Clive. At long last, did they meet? At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. There's only one thing left on the agenda. You must defeat the big boss and have Team Star disband for good. Where is the big boss? Don't worry, there's no need to search them out. The true identity of the big boss is none other than me. Oh shit, look at Clive's face. I'm sorry? I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long, but the right moment never came. I'm the one who formed Team Star. Back then, the members of the team were my closest friends. And Penny's not here. Clive had to do it. Members of the closest friends, and I treasure them more than anything. If they go on like this, Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They've got to give it up. So I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. Levi, I'll be waiting for you in the schoolyard after dark. You should come as well, Clive. Understood. Then I'll see you both there. Oh shit. Final battle. So Cassiopeia was big boss of Team Star this whole time. I scarcely thought it's possible. But with this revelation, I just might have an inkling of their true identity. Yeah, you know, don't you? It seems we'll find out answers after the dark in the Academy's schoolyard. Let's prepare as best we can before heading over. So we got final boss of Team Star. We got Pokemon League. And we got one more Titan to do. Now, before we leave to go anywhere, as always, head back in and head down to the lighthouse. Because we can grab an item. Over on behind this lighthouse, you can grab the Fairy Terra shard if you don't have one yet. And I don't believe there's anything at the I don't even know if you can climb this. Oh, you can. Okay, we'll get a nice view before we decide what to do next. So, oh, there's a TM up here. We also grabbed the energy ball TM. We already have one of those. I showed it just like last episode, I think. We are going to head off into what's basically the last portion of this game. The only thing we have left is one Titan, and that's at Castle Royale Lake. We've basically held off of this area, going around it. I'm going to head through the back, through this area first, into the North Paldean Sea. And we are going to do the area called Sycorat Trail, which is this brown area here. And then we're going to head into the lake and then do the front side. Simply because you get a power-up from this, doing the Titan, which you need for one of these islands for some reason. I don't know why it's like that. But after that, we will do a little exploring, and then we'll finish the main story of this game. Not much left now. So I will see you at... well, I'll mark it right here, I guess, because there's like a little path. Oh no, actually, we'll come in from this side. fly to the Casito Grasp, and then we'll meet here.